What's up, everybody? Welcome back out here on the lake today, guys. I was doing some fishing. We caught a couple of little perch. Just been one of those days, guys. It's kind of slow, not much going on. It's winter time, and winter time is rough. So I thought I'd just sit here and do like a talking video, just talk about some different stuff, talk about OKUMA, what it's like. Been using OKUMA stuff since spring, around spring. Early spring, I started using this stuff. This is one of my favorite rod and reels. This is, so far, out of all the OKUMA stuff that I've used, this is top of the line. This has been the great. Now, I had OKUMA Psycho Stick in the spinning rod, and I don't like it as much because the butt was long. I've talked about that. But this medium action rod with this Hakai reel has been, this is my favorite rod and reel to throw. I've caught a lot of bass on topwater throwing the goat this year with this thing. I've caught them on docks fishing in the summertime, catching all kinds of stuff, just throwing this thing, spin bait, I can't talk, spinner baits, little swim baits, all kinds of stuff. I've even worked the bottom with it a little bit with a jig and caught some fish, but mainly use it at topwater a lot this year. And man, this thing has been great. OKUMA Psycho Stick medium action rod. It's like a 7.2 in this Hakai reel. It's been great, guys. But this year's been pretty good. It's not been so bad. We've caught some big fish. I mean, there's been, I think out of all the years that I've, sorry guys, my camera's cutting off. But out of all the years, or the last few years, I've caught some of the biggest fish that I've ever caught this year. It's been really good. I'll probably make like a montage of that towards the end of the year, some of the big ones I've caught. I caught quite a few big ones off camera, fishing with other people, stuff like that, fishing with my brother and friends and stuff like that. That were at night. I caught a couple big ones at night that I never really showed off. But it's just been an okay year. I had some rough stuff happen around, I don't know, around August or so. This year was kind of a rough time period for me. Some passing of friends and stuff like that. It was really rough. I had a rough time. That's why my content kind of, I don't know if y'all could notice it, but towards August after that, there for a little while, I was a little messed up. So that was rough. I had a rough time period during then, but we're getting better on that aspect. I lost quite a bit of weight this year, I lost weight last winter. I lost a good little chunk of weight. And then around July or so, I really, like the 1st of July, I was like, I'm going to lose weight. I'm like really going to put some effort in losing weight. I've lost about 47 pounds, so close to 50 pounds. I want to lose about 20 more pounds is kind of my goal, but it's kind of during that period of time of year where it's like I'm not losing weight, but I'm not gaining weight. I'm just kind of sitting still. And if I am losing weight right now, just very slowly, but I kind of figured it'd slow down because it's the holidays. I'm not as active, and it's just slower. But I don't know, guys. I got this boat, this Crestliner boat. A friend of mine helped me get this boat. That was really awesome. It's been a really good year. The blue boat's been good. I don't know what I'm going to do with that boat. If I plan on selling it or if I'm going to keep it. I haven't really decided on that. I thought about getting rid of it, getting another vehicle. And so I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'll probably maybe just hang on to it. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But it's not been such a bad year. We've fished a lot. I know that we fish the same water a lot up here. I'm kind of limited to where I go and the time that I have. That kind of messes me up a little bit like that, but it may have got a little, sometimes I feel like my channel gets a little bit, the monotony, like the same stuff, I'm trying to, this year I'm going to try to focus on that. I may try to get a kayak this year and do some kayak fishing. It's funny because I started off, kayak, well, I didn't start off, I started off fishing from a wave runner, I got back into fishing back in 2016, I think, like that. Is when I really started hitting and fishing. And I started fishing from a kayak, or from a wave runner. And then I got a Hobie kayak. And I fished from that. And my channel I was doing a lot of creek fishing and a lot of wade fishing because I grew up doing that kind of fishing. I mean, I always done that fishing. And I'll talk about that here in a minute. But I did a lot of wade fishing. And then I got this really old bass boat I'll show y'all right here. That thing was like, the transom was rod. I paid like $400 or $500 for that boat. In my mind, I was like, I'm going to restore it and I'm going to do it. And that never turned out. I ended up getting rid of it, selling it for the motor, or getting rid of it and selling mainly the motor. The guy just wanted the motor, but he took the whole boat. But went from there, got the kayak. I started kayak fishing. And then I was like, I got a great deal on the little boat. On my little boat that I have, I got such a good deal. I paid $1,000 for that boat. Had the motor on there, and then what had a motor? It had an old Reverend. I sold that, and I paid like $600, I think. $700 total for that freaking boat after selling the motor that was already on there. And then I took my Hobie and sold it, and then put that Suzuki on there. Used it, ended up getting the blue boat years later. Fished from the blue boat, now we got this boat. And that's been kind of the sum up of my fishing. But the thing is, I fish a lot from the boat and stuff like that. And I know there's a lot of people that watch my channel that would like to see me creek, and I do need to do that more. It's just in my own mind. I kind of like years ago, I made a video where I was like, I'm just going to come back and I won't feel pressured. I'm just going to do whatever I want to do. And the thing is all my life, I never grew up in a boat. Like, I never had boats. I was poor beyond poor. You know, like I grew up with I had a very rough childhood. You know, I grew up where my mom was really crazy, and my dad was, unfortunately, you know, he was an ex-Vietnam vet, and he just couldn't get himself right. He spent time in prison. He's a great man, though. He's a really nice guy. Life does things to us sometimes, guys. It just messes us up. Just because someone is in a certain situation doesn't mean they're a bad person. My dad was a great person. People love my dad. He just messed up in ways, and I think in the end of his days, he got it all together. You know what I mean? So so I had a really rough childhood. You know, I grew up in hotel rooms, the worst of the worst, guys. Moving around, never having any stability. Really, really bad. I mean, it was bad. So I spent a lot of time, I'd get fishing reels and stuff. I remember being a little kid, and like, I'd get a reel. I remember the first time I caught a fish. I was with my dad, and we were at a place where my brother was staying. There was a lake, and I snuck into a barn, and I got a fishing rod, and I went down and snuck, because my dad wouldn't let me go fishing. And I snuck down there, and I caught my first bass I ever caught down there. And ever since then, I was hooked. Like, for Christmas, my mom was mentally unstable, but she could hold a job. She just wasn't right in the head, and we moved a lot, you know, so she kind of like always looking for children, and it's a whole bunch of stuff. She's schizophrenic, so there was, I had a rough time period, you know, in my childhood, but I would get fishing rods, and I would sneak off, and I'd go to places, because we'd live in Gatlinburg, from Gatlinburg all the way down to Daytona, Florida, and I spent times back in creeks in Florida and around just fishing. That's what I'd done. But when I was a kid, I always wanted a boat. I always wanted to get out on the lake. I just wanted it. I wanted to, like, be able to do that. You know what I mean? Like, get out and, like, I'd watch them go around. I'd fish from the bank, and I just was like, one day in my life, as I get older, I'm going to have a boat, be able to do that. And I've gotten to the point in my life where I can do those things. But I just kind of wanted to do a video where I just sit here and talk, because fishing's not so great, and I don't know. I just felt like talking to the camera. I don't really do this enough. One of my favorite YouTubers of all time, like out of everybody, which he's not even a fishing channel, it is Geek to Freak Lawn Care, and he's the one that kind of got me into like wanting to film for myself. And his name's Greg, and he used to make these really good. The reason I liked him so much is he could sit in front of a camera and just let everything out. Like, he would just talk about his life, about divorce, his wife's thing, and just so much, his heart problems, like, and I always admired him for that. And it's hard, and it's like, it was a plus about him, but I'm sure it was a downfall in his life, because him blowing up, becoming such a big channel, and so many people, you know, admired him, and watching it, it kind of like, I think it did a little bit of a toll on him, because he put himself out there so much. But I don't feel like I put myself out there enough. Like, I feel like I come out here and I just kind of fish, I make videos, I talk about what's going on for the moment, and then I don't ever like express enough of who I am. You know what I mean? Like, I do to a point. Like, I try to be funny. I don't try to be, though. I'm kind of just naturally funny. That's kind of a defense mechanism I think I developed as a kid to help me, because I moved so much and meet new people, and like, it was just rough. So I kind of like, humor comes from my grandmother's side of the family on my dad's side, but they're really funny people. So it's kind of like, I just developed that, I guess, over a period of time. But I just wanted to kind of talk and just kind of elaborate. And this video has no purpose, no meaning or anything. It's just like, I appreciate OKUMA for working with me this year. I appreciate Waterland for working with me this year. I appreciate the people that come on. I don't know if this channel is ever going to be anything more than it is now. I don't know if it's going to like, I don't know. I've kind of gotten used to just the slow growth. Sorry, I had to restart the thing here. But I don't know if this channel will ever be anything more than it is now. I mean, it's constantly growing. But what I mean is I don't, I'm not looking for a blow up and become rich and have 1,000 billion different things and have a job. I don't know. I don't expect that. I'm no like, I just enjoy making videos. Like, I have to come out here and I have to do it because it's a part of who I am now. And it's like, I have to do it. I enjoy it. It's like, I just enjoy it. So no matter if I got 2 people watching or 100,000 people watching, I just enjoy making videos. And that's another thing. When it comes to YouTube, all right, there we go. I have to reset it every now and then because it makes it hard to transfer because I'm filming on my phone. I got to transfer it to my computer. But if you're starting off a channel and stuff like this, and you want to make YouTube videos, and it's rougher now than it's ever been to get into YouTube, but you gotta like doing it, guys. I mean, you really gotta enjoy it. Don't expect to blow up, because you might blow up and get 100 million subscribers and make $1 million, but you gotta do it because you like making videos. You just gotta like making videos, and that's kind of the whole. If you like making videos, then you'll never have a problem with it, and you'll just keep doing it. I started doing it. I felt pressured by the videos. I quit doing it, and then I come back several years ago and was like, I'm gonna make videos and just stick to it, do what I want to do. If I'm fishing from the bank, if I'm fishing from a boat, if I'm fishing out of a helicopter, I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to do. And then just whoever enjoys it will follow and watch me. But I appreciate y'all guys. I really do. This is more of an appreciation, just an open up talking video. I've had a good year this year. Got some cool stuff. Working with some good companies. It's been a great year for me so far. You know, I've had some rough stuff happen throughout the year, but we all do. We live life. It's the way it goes. But I just wanted to kind of touch base, talk about what was going on. It's been a rough day of fishing. I may keep fishing for a little bit, see how it goes, or I may just head to the house. But I just wanted to kind of make a video just talking to y'all guys. That's pretty much it. Talk about, like, you know, what it was like and why I fish from a boat. How I'm going to change and try to do other things coming into the next year. I'll try to do more wading videos and more... I might give me a kayak, another kayak and stuff like that, and start trying to switch it up and doing some different videos. But that's pretty much it, guys. I had no real purpose to what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to give some appreciation to OKUMA, the first of the video, because I really do like OKUMA stuff, and they make great stuff. I don't get paid to say that. I get stuff, and I get to work with them, but I wouldn't work with them or do anything if I didn't believe in them. That's a fact. Like, I actually do enjoy all their stuff. I like the guys that are involved with them, and I talk to. Dave is an awesome guy. I appreciate all y'all. I dig OKUMA. But I just want to make a video, and I had no purpose, and I just wanted to do something and talk about. So I appreciate y'all for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And if you like videos where I just sit here and talk about stuff and talk about different things, I talked about my life a little bit. I never do that. Let me know in the comment section below. Tell me what y'all think of stuff like this, and tell me what you'd like to see me do in this year coming up, whether it's wading, kayak fishing, fly fishing, whatever you would like for me to do. I appreciate y'all guys for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, I'll see y'all guys later. Y'all guys take it easy. I appreciate y'all. See y'all.